Thanks for tuning in. You just saw the beginning part of my Koh-I-Noor project before I got interrupted. Almost 2 months. I want to apologize for that and want you to know I'm back on producing videos on a regular basis again. Additionally, I've announced some changes on my channel. For sure my journey will continue, but with some improvements, like commenting on my drawing videos, some vlog stuff additionally to my drawing videos, and a major change in terms of art and methods for sure is to move to digital art. Please let me know what do you think about those changes, or at this time about my plans. According to the color pencils and the Koh-I-Noor especially now, I really love them. So they feel to me at least even better than the polychromos, and you might know about my polychromos project with Anno 1800, where I did this hangar type building with the airship, or even in English called Zeppelin. And additionally we'll continue on colored pencil as well, although I'm doing this digital stuff now. But I found out two major things why it's important for me to go into this digital world. First of all, at today's pro, I deal just with digital art. Looking at concept artists or those character designs or even the working environment, mostly they are working with digital techniques, so I have to go in that one as well, and as early as possible, since I've dealt with shading, coloring, contrast, proportions and so on during the colored pencils. I try to do like a both way thing here, so I have to swap often, and I will do, so you don't only see digital art from now on. So you will see the finish of the Koh-I-Noor project. It's about 1404. It's funny, I'm happy to try out drawing trees, but I also have to go into the character design thing as well. So I really try to avoid them going more into environmental stuff and something, except of doing just character act. And yeah, in this video you'll see my first try in characters at all. Yeah, I did these Pokemon sketches, but according to Pikachu or Bulbasaur or Diglett, way more different to draw a girl, draw a man, draw a warrior or whatever, and not even having any clue about their own style or something like that. I think it will take much more time to even get out what could be my style, or how it even could look like in a rough way, but also going more into perspective. I'm currently working on a project with 5-point perspective type, but not just for the sake of it. So it's a scene which actually benefits from this 5-point perspective, but the advantage on that one as well is for sure I can provide you the BSD file from this project, in the descriptions and so on. In terms of traditional art, it's kinda complicated to share it actually. So in best case you can have a print or photograph, or doing a screen capture during the video or something like that. But it's another thing to get the original PSD file. So since I'm using Photoshop for digital art. On this video you'll see my try to doing a different pose according to my references from Lucia, which is a Pokemon companion of Ash. In, I think it was the Sinnoh region, she got Plinfa as starter Pokemon, this little blue penguin type cutie. Okay, let's go into it. already have done the sketch. Now color blocking, next step would be shading, a simple shading type, and then more into material shading, defining forms, defining all the necessary shapes to define the forms, and trying to convert the anime style, toon style into more 3D type thing without getting like artificial. Yeah, it's actually a huge challenge to me. Here I'm trying to figure out how to blend in wool type material. I assume that her hat cap is made out of wool. Oh, and the skin tones, try to make it more lifelike than it is in the reference. And the most important thing, getting in some contrast here. I nearly freaked out on this hair. Drawing hairs is just torture. Yeah, fixing the location of the upper body, and the arm was way too big. And again, shading, contrast, blending. I'm just using the standard brush with opacity of 20% roundabout. Yeah, funny. I actually thought about curtains during her scarf. It was kinda difficult to figure out what those strange edges meant to me actually on her head. So are they clamps or is it just a need? I don't know. Fixing up the face, getting more red tones, getting more darker mid-tones. And again the hair. I wasn't even a bit happy about them. So the light source is on the upper right corner. So now the material for her clothes. This shirt was actually kinda difficult. First of all, I thought about doing a more adult type dress. But then I felt like, actually they are children about an age of 12. So don't move to the sticky pot. So I was thinking about that, about the black sleeve shirt, and just did the upper arms. So this arm, her right arm is actually full in shadow. So there are some highlights for getting defined, but the most of it is just mid-tones or darks. So now, my first try material. Woo! Getting a violet tint for the black shirt actually worked out well. And the scarf again. This thing. So figuring out how to make this reddish type material. I actually wanted to avoid it's looking like rubber or something. So fixing up my layer mess. Of course I messed up my layers. So final touches. Woo! Thanks for watching. Enjoy the reveal and please consider subscribing and like and share. More stuff is coming.